does it. He finishes him with a raining of strikes and...
He is unquestionably one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time. Kazushi Sakuraba is widely known as an excellent wrestler with an unorthodox fighting style. But more notably, he is known as one of the only fighters to give the entire Gracie family a tough time. This earned Sakuraba the title, the Gracie Killer. Sakuraba got his start as a wrestler because he was inspired by his favorite manga, Tiger Mask, by Iki Kajiwara. Sakuraba began his amateur wrestling career at the age of 15. He was quickly a standout competitor and carried on his wrestling career during and after his time at university. Sakuraba developed a huge career as a pro wrestler, and he wouldn't take on mixed martial arts until 1996. In his MMA debut on his 27th birthday, taking on fellow legend Kimo Leopoldo. This didn't go great for Sakuraba, as Leopoldo was the bigger fighter and managed to get Sakuraba into a triangle choke that finished the fight. Sakuraba's fame as an MMA fighter began when he took on the UFC's Ultimate Japan tournament. Sakuraba filled in for an injured fighter and lied about weighing in at 203 pounds so he can compete. Sakuraba actually went into this tournament at 183 pounds, taking on Marcus Silveira, who was 240 pounds. After their first matchup had some mistakes from the ref, these two fought for the championship in the final matchup.
The 1994 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu title winner and a black belt in BJJ. And takes great pride in being a family member with Carlson Gracie. Now Sakuraba trying to take the advantage. Looking for a submission.
Armbar, that's it. Sakuraba taps out Conan Silveira.
After it looked like Silveira was dominating with his superior size, Sakuraba secured an armbar and forced Silveira to tap. This earned Sakuraba his first UFC win. It wasn't too long after this that Sakuraba joined the Pride circuit and his fame as a fighter really took off. Sakuraba's first Pride bout was against Vernon White, who had a 20-pound weight advantage on Sakuraba.
He's been grappling with, and I gotta say that they've been good teachers for him because he comes from pro wrestling. Oh, not good. Not good. If he gets that leg over Vernon White's head, this is going to be a tough position for Vernon. Ooh. Oh no, Vernon might have just rolled right into an armbar here. Yeah. Sakuraba's got both legs in position. Vernon may be in trouble here. Vernon has got to really make sure. Oh, he's got him.
He's got the armbar.
Sakuraba. Oh my God! Out of nowhere.
By the third round, Sakuraba got White into an armbar and forced him to tap. Next up, Sakuraba would face Carlos Newton, where both grapplers spent a lot of time changing positions and attempting submissions.
Just start wailing away with punches. No, this is bad. This is bad because Newton is...
Oh, knee bar.
Oh, he's got the knee bar. Oh no! Carlos Newton has tapped out. Kazushi Sakuraba has knee barred Carlos Newton.
Finally, Sakuraba would get the win with a knee bar on Newton. In one of his next matchups, Sakuraba went up against Alan Goes, who had an extremely good submission defense.
He wised up to that, so he's staying real close. Okay. Sakuraba going for a Kimura and almost getting him in an armbar.
Oh, look at this.
Now this has gotten real interesting.
Both fighters attempted submissions, but the fight went every round, and since Pride didn't have judges at the time, the fight was declared a draw. In his next fight, Pride would actually provide judges as Sakuraba took on UFC standout Vitor Belfort.
Oh, what a beautiful back kick, spinning back kick.
He went down on it.
A little bit of a time delay there.
Sakuraba had a dominant performance where he stayed aggressive, scored some great ground and pound, and kept up with Belfort's striking. This won Sakuraba his first Pride win by unanimous decision. In his next fight against Ebenezer Fontes Braga, it looked like Braga's strikes would give Sakuraba a hard time. But soon Sakuraba took him to the ground and found his way to another armbar victory.
Punches are short, but look, it is with power.
Oh no! He's got that arm, but it's not straight, boss. It's not straight. And Braga is in a lot of trouble right here, a whole world of trouble. And Braga trying to axe kick, and Braga,
he's got him.
He got him. It was a crooked armbar.
Sakuraba would begin his destruction of the Gracie family when he took on Royler Gracie for the first time at Pride 8.
He doesn't need to because he's winning like this.
And this is nothing against Royler.
This
This is nothing against Royler Gracie, because I think Royler Gracie is exhibiting a huge amount of courage in this fight. Oh no! This is not good for Royler.
He should step over his head so he can come up. Then it's going to be over. Because now he's pushing the leg against his own leg. You see, he cannot go any further.
Right. Okay, the referee has moved in. The referee is waiting the fight off.
Sakuraba threw huge strikes until he got Gracie into a Kimura that forced the ref to step in and end the fight. This was the first Gracie loss since 1951. The Gracie family had felt cheated by Pride, as Royler never tapped, and they felt it was a poor call to end the fight. So next up, Sakuraba was put against UFC and Jiu-Jitsu legend Royce Gracie at the Pride 2000 Grand Prix.
Yeah. You're right about the power thing. I mean, with a kick, if you just get it up there to the head, Ernesto, his kicks don't actually look good.
Good right hand. Oh, he dropped Royce Gracie with a right hand. He dropped him with a right uppercut. Sakuraba exploded into action.
The voice is mad now.
Sakuraba goes for that ringing right roundhouse kick.
The rules of this contest required whoever won to win only by knockout or submission. Gracie went in for the takedown right away, but Sakuraba handled it with ease and had some great strikes. Eventually, the Gracie corner had to throw in the towel in round 6 due to Royce taking too much leg damage. This was Royce's first loss in MMA and grew Sakuraba's notoriety as a Gracie killer. As if that wasn't enough, on the same night, Sakuraba took on Igor Vovchanchin in the semifinals. Sakuraba had to throw in the towel on that fight due to fatigue, but we're still amazed by Sakuraba's stamina. For his next Gracie fight, Sakuraba would take on Renzo Gracie, who proved to be a more serious striker than previous Gracie opponents.
Gracie left it for you. Renzo shooting in. Oh, nice spin around. Takedown by Sakuraba. Sakuraba chopping away. Oh, he faked the jump, folks. Sakuraba will jump through the air, but he faked the jump and he didn't do much, but he's side kick and punch over the top. You don't know what this man is going to do. Amazing, absolutely amazing. He would almost invite Renzo to try to hook the legs in because he wanted to go for the knee bar.
Oh! What a great move by Sakuraba. He's getting into side control. Got a Kimura on Renzo Gracie.
Renzo's in danger here.
There's only 1 minute left. We don't want to have another Royler Gracie situation here, folks. What happened?
It looked like a close match before Sakuraba got a Kimura that dislocated Renzo's arm and stopped the fight. Sakuraba would take on Ryan Gracie at Pride 12, and this time the fight would go all the way to decision. Sakuraba managed to stay out of trouble every round by staying on top.
Uh-oh, look at this, look at this.
Oh no, he's gonna get him in a chicken wing neck break. He's got his arms locked. He's got to get him in position.
He's got to lift him up from there, hook him fingers. He can knee him now.
This was the 4th Gracie that Sakuraba had taken out. After a huge blowout fight with Vanderlei Silva and a shocking victory over Rampage Jackson, Sakuraba was set up for a rematch against Silva that could potentially earn him the championship.
He remembers. Oh, good inside low kick there by Vanderlei. Sakuraba threw a punch and Sakuraba giving his back to Vanderlei. Vanderlei getting Sakuraba's back. Sakuraba standing back up.
Yeah, Vanderlei is good at this. You don't want to do this. Sakuraba is. Smart decision.
Whoa! Sakuraba going for that single again. Vanderlei back down. Arm.
It was a close matchup, but Silva was able to get a huge slam on Sakuraba that broke his collarbone and eventually had his corner throwing in the towel. This started a losing streak for the Gracie-killing legend. But despite not getting the numbers he once did, Sakuraba still managed to score a victory over former UFC champion Kevin Randleman with an armbar.
That's it. Stand up. God knows how many pounds he can squat. So
He's got that left knee. You can hear, I mean, definitely got to get up, boss says. I mean, his corner wants him up, and you know what the crowd wants.
Yeah, and otherwise push the leg up. Uh-oh.
That's trouble.
He's got it.
He's got it. He got it. Wow.
Eventually, Sakuraba would get one of his dream matchups against Ken Shamrock.
Oh, and now Sakuraba pushing into Shamrock, and he closes it in, and he does it. He finishes him with a raining of strikes, and Shamrock now going to the referee saying, wait a minute, what's this?
Before the round was over, Sakuraba scored a series of punches on Shamrock that forced the ref to step in. Shamrock disputed the stoppage, but it was clear who came out of that fight a winner. From there, Sakuraba had a solid record with Dream and Heroes, including a rematch with Royce Gracie, but he lost by unanimous decision. Sakuraba was known for having a poor diet, smoking, drinking, and having poor knees. But none of those things seemed to stop him from having one of the most impressive careers in MMA. Sakuraba's style made him clearly one of the most entertaining fighters of all time. Just recently at the 2020 Summer Olympics, Sakuraba was honored with the role of torchbearer. They just don't make fighters quite like Kazushi Sakuraba these days. Did we miss your favorite Sakuraba moment? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and check back every week for more Ultimate MMA.